Hello and welcome to STB Racing League Season 20. It's here for the Tier 3 Mexico City Grand Prix. And just a quick start because I've been having internet issues for the last couple of weeks. I've been quite lucky at how it's not cut me off during my races and all that, and how it's not actually affected me during streaming through Tier 1. Tier 1's a bit laggy as the stream was. But I've cut out about 3 times during qualifying. The internet issues been having a couple of weeks now. Not sure what's going on. Cargo has retired. Not sure why. Did he crashed? Very funny place to crash if he did. I think he has crashed. I don't know, how has he crashed there? I don't know. But yeah, there we go. It spores wet conditions. It's now dried up to intermediates. Not sure why Facilitas is still on the wet tyres for. But these wet tyres are no longer the tyre to be on. Yeah, you can see he's struggling now. His wet tyres just don't work anymore. There's not enough water on the track anymore. And there we go. Point proven. These other guys, so Bremo never managed to improve anymore. Pencil is going to be up here on his lap time. It's 4/10 up. Cargo, Maldi's round, he's retired, he's bottled his lap as per usual. Wiper sets at 27.6 on a 7 intermediate. It's still only 3/10 faster than the wet tyre. That's not a very good lap time, that's pretty poor. Sentinel's only 3/10 up. There's some big improvements here. His intermediate should be about 3 or 4 seconds a lot faster. Why are we not getting mid 25s? I don't know. We should be getting mid 25s. I thought it was also half a second up, but it's nothing major. Let's see what that Sentinel can do. Come around, as last I said, I missed that second delta. I was too busy looking at the lap times. Not quite the correct line to take through there. But your hair's on the throttle. Oh, it's just maybe the tight line doesn't be disimproved. There you go, 27.0. Intermediates are the way to go, but unfortunately, Messel's in the pit lane. Not sure why he was up in his lap time. The company was among years, and that's it. It's waiting for Matador to do the lap. And yeah, that's qualifying done. Definitely interesting to see all the drivers struggling with those wet conditions. This does mean, though, everyone does get to start on a fresh set of tyres for the race. So, strategy is up to them. Some people might start mediums, some people might start on softs, some people might want to go for the one stop. But I think that there's two, three drivers. I think the 2 stops are going to be the race to go. Unless there's a safety car earlier on, which can help the tyre wet. But here is your qualifying results for here at Mexico City. Second to last penultimate race on the F1 2021. Thank goodness. Sentinel on pole position here with a 27.0, obviously about 12-13 seconds off what we should be doing in the dry. Viper second, Facilitas third, Memo fourth on those intermediates, getting a bit higher than normal. Alpha fifth, Cargo sixth. Maldo never to do a lap on the intermediates in the end. Matador eighth, only intermediates despite being that slow down on the intermediates. Young ninth, Donovan 10th, Macho 11th, Pilar 12th, Sands P13, Zapadels P14. Small lobbies seems to be the norm at the moment with the game coming late, but it shouldn't really be an excuse to not to be able to not be racing. Saying that the game doesn't want to like the game anymore. I don't like how all the text just disappeared. Anyway, it says loading complete. What it says. So in it fine. So everything seems to be running good for now. But yeah, here we are. It's finally dry. So we get to have some decent running and some DRS. Obviously, Championship is still hot on the tail right now. We've still got like 3 or 4 drivers on for this right now. Obviously, I think a couple of them are not racing. So I think the main Championship fight now is Sentinel, Viper, and Maldi. I think they're the main 3. I think Maldi's a bit far behind, but I think he's still got a chance of getting this. But with Sentinel's penalties, I think, actually stopped Sentinel from running away from the victory. I think he lost because I don't actually know where he finished in the end of the USA. I know he got like 10 seconds of penalties, which at least dropped him down to like third or fourth after winning it. Pre-penalties. They set off for the formation lap. See what tyres starting on. What we've got. Okay, looks like Sentinel's on them softs. Tyres. Viper on the softs. Facitas on the mediums. Mano's on the hards. Alpha Z on the mid softs. Cargo on the mediums. Maldi on the mediums. Matador on the mediums. Young on the mediums. Merman's already got disqualified for being a knob on softs. Macho on mediums. Piradol on softs. Mansan on softs. And Pabdel's on mediums. A bit of a mix here. And a Ron hard runner. Probably going for the one stop. Looks so much different when it's sun shining. There's your pit strategy. I'd say the best is 11 laps on each set of softs and then 40 laps on the mediums. But if you're using the mediums that's towards the end, you might want to do 16 laps on them and do 10-10 on the softs. Get rid of an undercut. But we'll see how it goes. Mediums are 1.1 seconds slower than the softs, theoretically, so it's difficult. It'll be difficult to keep up with soft runners, but as long as they've got the pace, Memo's going to be. I think Memo's not really supposed to be up here, and especially on hards, Memo's going to be really off the pace. I think in this first stint, there's only about half a second difference between the hards and the mediums, so it's not massive, two car compounds, so it shouldn't be too bad compared to the medium runners. But Cargo hit the back of Alpha Z. And that's going to be disqualification. And teleport back onto the track. Lovely. Tyres should be hopefully a bit warmer. I think the game takes over about there. So, all the cars coming to line on the grid. Pilar's also been disqualified. Lots of disqualifications. And Papa Devils. There's a 3-man crash, that is. Sensor coming to park his car on the grid on pole position here. Going to be a bit vulnerable into turn 1 with lots of slipstream. It's going to be punching the hole for everyone else. Sentinel on pole position here with Viper alongside on a set of softs. Got Facitas on mediums, Memo's on hards, Alpha Z on 5th and softs, Cargo 6th on mediums, Smelly on mediums, Matador on mediums, Jungle on mediums, Lonely on softs, Macho on mediums. And now the lights are coming off here. In front of the drivers, it's lights out and away we go here for the Tier 3 Mexican Grand Prix. Sentinel's had a superb start. He's drifted away from everyone. He's already got ahead of the Alpine. In fact, he's got way ahead. Look at the start becomes the top 2 have. And the cars scattering all over the place. He's got Maldi getting up into P6 here already, already ahead of Cargo. Going into turn 1 now. Young, he's going alongside. It's 3 wide here momentarily. Red Bull's cut off. Oh, now he's 3 wide. It's definitely 3 wide. He's got Maldi there, Alpha Z. And I think that's Memo. I think there's a car round. I think I just saw a car round. I think I might have just seen something. I'm not sure. But Lonely's gone back to the ring. Maybe no, it's Lonely that was. But Maldi's up to P5 and he's getting pushed by Alpha Z. Young is getting into this. Cargo's trying to stick it on the inside, but that's going to be a corner cutting warning for sure. But not necessarily that was with the corner cut. Alpha C's now getting compromised, but those softs are going to be so much more grip. They're just so much better than those mediums. The mediums, like I said, it's 1.1 seconds difference. There's a big difference between those 2 tyre compounds. The softs can do about 14 and 13 laps. The mediums can do about 19, 20. In a decent stint. Hards could do at least good 25 laps on those tyres. But Sentinel is being lost that position to Viper at the start of this race. Facitas is holding off in P3. Memos, you can see how much pace. He's got his trains already forming ready. He hasn't got the pace. And he's on the hard tyre. He's going to be well off the pace. And Maldi, oh, he's been hit by Alpha Z. And also the Williams guy's Cargo. This is an absolute disaster for Cargo and Maldi. And Maldi probably can't believe it right now. He's going to be fuming. Absolutely fuming in that cockpit. And he's going to go on to another set of mediums here. And the front wing change. And there's been no safety car. She's got to hope for safety. I'm not sure. I looked at Alpha Z. Just hit back at Maldi. I'm not sure what happened there. Alpha Z's got caught in it, but he's lost a few positions himself. But he is the one who got away with damage. And lots of scambling going on here. I'm not sure the right words for it. Scambling is probably not even a proper word. Memo again, just making us. Well, he was a train until that crash. And now he's only got one car behind him, and that's Young. Young is, I think, a lot quicker driver and on a softer compound. But ERS management is crucial around this circuit. Not many high-speed braking zones. There's only about 3, really. And the rest of it's just mostly lifting off and coasting and accelerating. So you're not really on the brake, you're not really off the power much around this circuit. And that's not the right line to take for Memo. And Young has got the slipstream here, but Memo's got a lot more ERS to play with. Slipstream's this is what Slipstream's doing. It's giving you a couple more mile difference. Not very powerful in this game. Up the inside, he's got the extra grip. On 3 goes up into 4th place. Matador's the next one to be catch up. Pirello almost soft right now. No DRS yet. DRS has been enabled on the 3rd. Oh, this is just ridiculous. I don't know what that is. That was Memo's overtaking the 3 seat, and it was a very pointless one. And yet, Young has all right to do that. He has the racing line. Memo has to back out of it. And decided not to. Probably got a warning for it. And that's, yeah, and off he goes. Bye-bye, Young to Memo. Just hold on to this top 2 here. Remember, Fasitas, this is crucial for him. If he just staying behind these cars is actually technically gaining time, because while these guys are on the softs, they're using their softs up at the moment, and he's on these mediums. He's getting this medium stunt out of the way, and he's keeping up with them. Yes, he's going to get undercutted when he pits, but you've got to think how much quicker he is going to be on that second stint when everyone else is on mediums and he's going to be on softs. He's going to be so quick. That's just holding off like as these guys fight Sentinel and Viper. That's a corner cut by Sentinel there. Oh my, he's going to go for the move. He's decided to use DRS. Obviously, Sentinel has not got DRS. He didn't have it, and Cargo's retired. He's crashed, I think. 362. Did he change that? Did he change his downforce? I don't think he did. And it's a safety car. So Cargo's actually done a massive favour there for Maldi. Now he's going to pit. Maldi stays out, obviously. I think if you're the soft runners, I think you kind of have to pit and just do medium softs. Obviously, you extend those stints quite a lot, but I think the ones that effectively mediums to softs is possible now. Now with 4 laps already done. If it was a 30-lap race, softs and mediums would be the strategy. Oh, and Sentinels had a 5-second time penalty for collision with Fasitas. Has he got any damage from it? That's another question. But yeah, that's not recommended. So when Sentinel does come into the pits, Sentinel has to pit now to get rid of that penalty. He has to pit to get rid of that penalty, and he does. Viper follows or goes in. Luckily, he's serving it during the safety car, so it's not going to be as bad. It's a set of mediums, which is probably a good thing. Nobody's got a fire's going to buy about it. I don't think it will actually affect the position, I don't think. He might lose the competitions on track, but he won't actually lose anything that's actually going into the pit lane. He would. I don't think he's lost anything. I think he would from it anyway, I think. So, regardless, I don't think he's done his position as such. Anyway, this allows Mallory to catch back up behind everyone. These guys are back behind the safety car now. He has lead in size and we can probably get to like that 20 on them, 21, 22 maybe. On quite a long way to go on them, especially for these tier 3 drivers. I mean, it helps with Memo with the 1 stop, but if I was Memo, I would just pit it for certain mediums if I was him, to be honest. Got those hards out of the way. Anyway. Viper's on a set of mediums for Alpha Z, despite having that, even after that mistake, he's still behind. Oh, he's in the pits now, so I say. In the pits he goes, and he's going to get rid of those tyres on for some mediums. This might actually give Maldi a better position here. Papadopoulos is also in the pits as well. It gives Pirelli and Maldi a free position. Set us off for Papadopoulos. Not sure why Papadopoulos is in the pits from a set of mediums, to be honest. I'm questioning that. I mean, he could do softs if he really wanted to. He can do that. Oh, it's local. Disconnected there. No, I'm good. I saw Papadopoulos go ghosting for a second then. I was questioning what was happening. I thought my game disconnected for a brief fleeting moment. So for suddenly for a second I got scared. As soon as I saw the car ghost, I was panicking. Because what happens when my internet goes, everything goes ghosting, and everything, all the HUD goes, and then you see everyone leave. In fact, it's just you leaving. Apparently everyone else leaves, according to your side. But yeah, anyway. Safety car hopefully should be in this lap. When Papadopoulos does catch up to the safety car line, we can get back going again. Papadopoulos taking his sweet time. He's got in his lap, there you go. That's going to be nice and warm. He's on quick softs there. He can just do 3 sets of... He's got tires to do it. He obviously didn't... Offs. And in fact, Mal could have done it. So I mean, not. But when our fizzy test go. He's gone now. He's gone. It's back to green flags. We go. Young is going to hotch onto the back of him. Remember, he's going to be using the ERS to his advantage. He's really using it right now, trying to gain some time in Young here. Looks like he's running quite low downforce. Look at him catch. Look at him gaining. He's going on the inside here. But Young's also going inside the Red Bull. Oh, that's going to... questionable. Very questionable. I'm not sure why Young's trying to go up the inside there when he's got a car already alongside him. But Young is now trying to find a way past. But they've used up over half their battery already, and they haven't done anything about it. They haven't gained a position. They haven't lost a position. All that EOS usage for nothing. What a waste. Oh, there's yellow flags, and it's Sentinel. That's crucial for this championship. It really, really is. Especially Viper down in 8th. This is means everything right now. The most questionable line of my life. Oh, and there's my one. Oh, and there's a massive. Okie dokie. Yes, that just happened. I saw pirouette across the circuit, back on racing, spinning, and came back under his car. Did not. Car was going too quick, and the Papadopoulos just went. You saw it right there. He just went straight into him. Full speed into the car. I think Papadopoulos was expecting it to go, but I think he's travelling a bit too fast at the time. His car wasn't really in a crashing situation according to the game, and obviously doesn't cause the ghost to happen. Yep. Both